what's going on guys? It's Justin from the J Media back with another video. So today we have more car parts and I'm always very excited when I get new car parts in. So we have new parts for my Honda S2000 and it has been a little while since we got car parts for the S2000. The Lexus RCF, which is my daily driver, has been getting a bunch of new parts. On the Mitsubishi Lancer, the latest part we got is the new virus front bumper. Not painted yet, but from the title of this video, you guys already know this is a part that I've been wanting for the S2000 for quite a while. So all in all, I think the S2000 is a great car from the factory. I also love the mods that's done to it, but one thing that I wish came with the car is bigger brakes. So we still have the OEM factory brakes on front and back, and I think while they do a pretty good job of stopping the car, I do like some big brakes for some extra stopping power. Plus big brakes just look great. So yeah, it just looks so much better with the big brake setup. I've been contemplating on what big brake setup to go on the S2000 for a long time, and to be very honest, my ideal and dream big brake setup will be an endless 6-pot brakes for the S2000. That is still a dream setup of mine. Very expensive. I want to say a setup for just the fronts would run you about $5,000 or $6,000 US, which is a lot. Doesn't mean they perform a lot better. It performs great, but you're really buying it for the brand. It's not common. There's so many options for big brake setup. You can go Willwood, you can go Brembos. There's just so many other options. I really like the JDM brand, so if I wanted to go for a more budget-friendly option, I would have went with like the Brembo setup. Some guys use the Accurate TL Brembos and just retrofit them on the S2000. That will be an option. I really like my JDM brands like Project Mew, Endless Brakes, Spoon Brakes, as well as Jace Racing. So there's just so many different brands that make it for this platform. But without further ado, let's show you guys what we got. So back here in this boxes is my brake setup. So let's go and show you guys. So this setup I actually did buy used. It's not brand new, but they are pretty new, pretty mint condition. So we'll be just replacing the fronts, but what we have over here are some slotted rotors. These are actually the Power Stop slotted rotors to the front. We have both fronts. One more on the other side on the bottom. Nothing wrong with the OEM ones, but slotted rotors always look better. Well, more importantly, you guys are not here to see just the rotors. You want to see the calipers, the big brakes. So let's go ahead and show you guys what we got here. Alright, so I'm super excited for them as well. I just picked them up a few days back. And here they are. So we also have the brake lines. These look like the stainless steel braided lines. Will be a nice little add-on compared to stock. We also have brake pads. More importantly, you guys are here to see the calipers. So from the color, some of you guys might have already guessed, but these are Spoon monoblock big brakes for the S2000. I know some guys might think it's pretty basic to go with Spoon and there's so many other options, but I think it's a perfect addition, especially when we have the Spoon SW388 wheels. It's gonna look so good matching. And quite honestly, this is used, but it's in pretty mint condition. The previous owner didn't actually clean it down. He's changing to a different brake setup, and honestly, it's pretty clean for what it is. I believe this was only on the car for about a month. I got a pretty killer deal, so shout out to Ryan, who sold it to me. He bought the S2000, had a bunch of nice parts on it, including the spoon brakes, but he wanted to modify the car to make it his own. So parting out a lot of these parts. Yeah, it's just very nice. Like I said, this is not even cleaned down, and it's actually pretty clean for the most part. If you guys are wondering, this setup bolts right on. There's no machining. You don't need like modifications or anything to make it fit. They do come with the brackets right here. So these replace the OEM brackets. The pads, you can actually reuse your OEM pads. Same size. I believe these are, I'm not sure what pads these are, but you know, we'll see which one has more brake life in it. You know, eventually we might swap out the more aggressive rotors or pads. But for now, I'm just super stoked to be able to set this on. Let's go ahead and put it beside the wheel and show you guys how it might look. Alright, so this right now is the OEM brake setup. Once it is on, it's gonna look pretty nice. It's gonna look so much bigger than the OEM calipers. And the purpose of this video is just to show you guys the spoon brakes. We are not putting it on in this video, but we will be putting it on probably in the next video. I am very excited. I'm actually bringing it to my buddy Long's shop to get it slept on. So we're gonna put the car up on the lift, and my buddy Aiden's gonna help me out. Remove the stock calipers, throw this one on. Like I said, it's a pretty simple caliper swap, but we'll be bringing it to the shop because we also do have to drain out the brake fluid. You know, I would rather have it done at the shop than me draining the brake fluids by myself. Having to pump the brakes and everything all over again. I want to make sure there's no air in the brake lines. So yeah, my buddy's going to hook me up with it. It's going to be a pretty quick and simple job. But I'm so excited to see how they're going to look with the new big brakes and how it's going to stop so much better with the new spoon big brake setup. So what do you guys think? Are you guys excited for it? Alright, so I'm going to wrap up the video here with a quick B-roll. Hope you guys like the new big brake setup. The spoon motor blocks have been something that I've been contemplating for a while. But like I said, if you're asking me, I really still want an endless big brake setup. So maybe one day we will get our dream big brake setup, even though it's going to cost 3 times more than the average big brake setup. For now, I am really happy with the spoon brakes. Goes well with the other spoon parts we have on the car, especially the wheels. So leave a thumbs up, subscribe, and we'll catch you guys in the next video.